Prince Harry, is he about to have something of a change of heart following that recent health scare by Her Majesty the Queen? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Hope you're keeping well. Love these sort of brick walls, don't you, behind me? Medieval they are, apparently. If walls could talk, I often think about that with history, don't you? You kind of think of all the people that have walked past, walked through those doors, and literally they were creating history. A little bit like you and me right now. Oh, honestly. Well, as ever, we've got to get back to your royal story of the day, and as ever, it centres around His one-time Royal Highness Prince Harry, otherwise now known as Hazza, or Hazza and Megs, depending on what you want to call them. I know some of you want to call them other things, but this really all centres upon the recent health scare of Our Gracious Majesty the Queen. I say health scare, it was really more of a just, take it a bit slower, take it a little bit easier. But of course, if you're a relative living on the other side of the world, it does make you rethink, or you would hope rethink exactly what you're doing and how far away you are, when of course you were once so close. We do know that Harry and Her Majesty the Queen were very close indeed. They had a very special relationship. I think really she had more of a free and easy relationship with Harry, knowing of course that there wasn't that much pressure on him, although you wouldn't have thought that if you listened to the Oprah Winfrey interview now, would you? But moving on with the story, of course, we now know that Harry signed a mega deal with Penguin Random House to do the memoir about the man he's become, not the prince he was born, all that kerfuffle, and I do kind of think to myself, oh, by the time it comes out we'll all be bored rigid, because we kind of know the story, don't we? But now a lot of people are basically saying, look, given the fact that Her Majesty the Queen is 95, recently been told to slow down, and let's be blunt, doesn't need any more shocks or negativity or bad PR, well, I can tell you first here on the channel that certain people within the British royal family have reached out via their private secretaries to Prince Harry once again to politely ask him if there's any way he could delay the arrival of his book. Now, given the fact that next year we're about to also celebrate the Platinum Jubilee, I mean, that's going to be a wonderful event, as I've said many times here on the show, you would have thought just that alone may have made His once Royal Highness Prince Harry rethink the stupid plan. But no. Now, according to very good sources, Prince Harry has, of course, had this option to mull it over for a couple of days now. And this is not like a lot of people are basically saying within court, oh, it's kind of a way of forcing him into backing down. No, it's not. What they're saying is like, look, this lady does not need any more shocks. And when you think about it, as I've said to you many times here on the show, the book is going to have to deliver in shock form if he's to receive the remaining part of his book deal. What we can tell you as always first on the show, as of recording this particular segment, they have received no word from Prince Harry or his office or his PR team about the possibility of delay. Now, in defense of Prince Harry, I can tell you how book publishers will work. And they're basically thinking, well, look, we've done all of this mass marketing now. We're ready to roll it out in a matter of months. For them to pull it for another year would take the shine off it. And of course, they possibly would lose a lot of interest and, more importantly, sales. But the people around Our Gracious Majesty the Queen are not looking at sales, they're looking at the health and the mental stability of some lady who's given her life to, of course, the monarchy and serving the British subjects. I think for her, if I was Prince Harry, she deserves a little bit more respect. Let me know as ever what you think in the comments below. Neil Sean in the heart of London.